Hey, good evening, everyone. Avnish this side from product team at Hack2skill, and I hope you all are excited today for this ongoing event Bugathon by Vision. So, before we get started, I would like to know if which city are you all from? So, let's get started with the conversation and drop your cities in the chat box. Okay, so we have few responses coming in. Hackme is from Mumbai, Chetna is from Chennai, Kanpur, Mumbai, Delhi. Okay, we are getting some diversity over here. All right, all right. Guys, keep the comments coming in so that I know you all are active. Okay, so we do have a lot of folks joining in and interacting. So yeah, let's get started. And about this session, every session has a PPT, right? So this won't be a boring PPT, I promise you that. But today I'll be explaining you what exactly is this Bugathon, how do you need to participate, what are the parameters, and how to excel at that and win exciting prizes that you all are looking for. So without any delay, let's get to the PPT. All right, guys. So the name of the event is Bugathon, and as we say, you can see Augie in the cockroaches. I believe a lot of fans must be over here. So just like Augie was obsessed with running behind these cockroaches and hunting them, you have to be Augie for Vision right now. And in the Vision platform that we have recently launched for as a flagship product of Hack2skill, we are testing a lot of things, and there are a lot of improvements, upgrades in which there are some minor and major bugs crept in as well. So a lot of things for you to explore, and we'll talk about how exactly are you going to find that and how do you report that to us. Now, moving on to the next slide. All right, so welcome developers and bug hunters. This is an opportunity for you to make a difference. Vision basically is one of the platform that is going to completely revolutionize the innovation management industry and how exactly a developer's life cycle happens from right from the very freshman year where you are targeting to learn something and get great projects, upgrade your LinkedIn profile, and finally when you are touching the placements as well as once you become a professional into industry. So it's a one-stop platform to trace your whole life cycle and upskill through each stage of your developer journey. So that's why this is something which will be on the forefront of innovation of each and every million of developers. So you will be contributing to that right now. You will be helping us curate that experience for those million developers, and you will be among them as well. So yeah, that sounds a pretty good opportunity to me for sure. Now moving on, next thing is that you'll be showcasing your skills, and further on this slide, let's talk about the mission. And the mission of this is that we need to show a collaborative work. Like, the open source community that we always talk about is so huge that every day it gets more number of PRs, it gets more number of contributions than any corporate project or any software project that has ever been built. So this is what we are trying to get over here, that this is an innovation platform, and we invite all the developers to be work as a community, work as a team towards betterment of what we can bring to you, how what means to you, what innovation means to you, what would you look forward to. So as we say, teamwork makes the dream work. So let's do this now. Moving on to the next slide. All right. So, very excited about the prizes part as well. So, definitely, every effort that you give on the platform, it's definitely going to be credited. So, as we say, do you get a trophy? So, no, it's not about trophy, but definitely we have Amazon vouchers. The first prize is 5,000 INR, and the second prize is 3,000 INR, and the third prize is 2,000 INR. So, that is Amazon vouchers that will be providing to the top three bug bounty hunters that will be there in this event. And further, we also have certificate of participation for all those who at least submit 5 bugs to the platform, LOR for top performing candidates, and we also have additionally a PPO opportunity for you to work here at Hack2skill right next to us. So I hope that sounds really amazing to you as well. Now that's all about prizes, and there is a lot more to uncover for that. So yeah, let's move on to the next part of the slide. How exactly do you report bugs? So we'll go step by step, one step at a time, right? Now, the first thing which you need to get started, we will have Alpha Vision, that is our core platform, and we'll be sharing the URL. You already would have get it, and if you're registered, we'll also share the emails for that. I believe you all are registered for the Bugathon event, and we'll also drop the platform link in the chat as well for those who have just joined this live session. So, very first thing which you need is to create an account on the Vision platform. And second thing is the Google Sheet link. Once you're registered, I'll show you where you will get the Google Sheet template where you need to report the bugs. And third thing is for every each and every bug that you report, you'll be recording your screen, or you'll be also having to share the screenshots and the meta details of it, like the console logs and all. So the more detailed insight that you give into each bug, the better it will be for us to understand what exactly is the sentiment that you're trying to convey and what is the steps to reproduce that. So that's the toolkit part, a recording tool that we'll also be recommending in the session itself. That is Jam, and I'll tell you where exactly you can get that, how exactly you get that. Second thing, once you have created an account on Vision, you have registered for the Bugathon, you have the Google Sheet template, you have your Jam extension installed for this Google Chrome. Once the toolkit is ready, the next step is documentation. So we'll explore the platform. We have multiple facing platform. It has an innovator side. Basically, you all are developers, and each user is an innovator on the platform. And the other way is that you can explore the platform as an organizer. So there is a platform form which you need to fill, organize events, and there you can request to become an organizer. And in typically 3 to 4 hours, we'll be approving your request to become an organizer on the platform. So you need to explore the both sides. What exactly a innovator's journey will be like on the platform, what exactly a event organizer's journey will be like on the platform. So on the basis of both these journeys, you will be participating in existing hackathons. You will be also exploring and creating your own hackathons. There are some dummy hackathons created as well right now on the platform itself, where you can participate and find spot bugs wherever you feel there's some discrepancy and that. So I'll also be showing you a sample bug. How exactly do you report that? Last part is once you have the list of you have explored the platform, and right after that, once you have a list of hackathons and you are able to like summarize and submit, you will have a submission form on the team dashboard itself where you need to submit it. So let's go to the next slide. All right. So evaluation criteria. Basically, we have a standard in mind. Definitely, there has to be a quality of bugs, right? So for in order for you to win, because this is a competition and you have to compete against a lot of people in here. So the very first thing which is there is completeness. You need to give us the context. What exactly you were trying to do while you encountered that bug? What's the context of that? Which screen you were on and what were you trying to do and what happened? Then completeness part, the clarity of what was the context, how did you get on that screen specifically is very important. Then the second thing is clarity of visually how you can make it appear to us, like any screenshots or any video recording of that will be very much recommended, and it should be a quality recording that we should be able to read the text and all the formats over there that is being displayed on the screen. So a full screen recording is always appreciated. Lastly, we have a severity matrix, which is S1, S2, S3, S4. This is something which I'll be showing you, which is explained in the resources section. So basically, S1 bugs are the bugs which render the platform completely out of use. And S4 is the kind of bug which will be a minor bump in the road while you do it. Like there's one way of do it. The ideal way to do it will not be working, but there will be some other way to do it as well. So depending upon the severity of the bugs, you will be getting the points that will be associated to it. And accordingly, you will be able to get the more the number of points you score. So it's more of like marathon. It's not like a sprint. So it's like you have to have quality bugs as well as the quantity of the bugs. So cumulative, you will get a great score. So you need to find the minor, major, each category of the bugs. And just like try to avoid bugs like, right now the platform is new, so the content part, there might be some typos, there might be some punctuation or grammar errors. So this is something which is like a very feeble implementation, right? So if you encounter any functional bugs, so something which you have to keep in mind throughout this activity is that you need to focus on functional bugs. Like something is not working, a button is broken, or you clicked on something and you landed on the wrong page. So any flow which gets broken, any button or any function that is being broken, that is something which we are looking forward to, or something which lets the becomes the service as completely useless or the platform is completely unresponsive. We would like to listen more about those type of bugs instead of typos or content errors basically. So yeah, again, in the error messages part, that is something which is S4 bug for us, but definitely we would want to hear that as well. So now let me just show you what exactly you will get on the participant dashboard, what all is there in place for you. I'll just share my screen. All right, so I hope this dashboard is visible to you all. We have this Bugathon, the name of the event written over here. These are the social handles of Hack2skill if you would like to stay in tune with us. And further, we have 9 days, 7 hours, 42 minutes, and 56 seconds as of now as I speak to submit your submissions. So enough time for you to explore the platform. Now, this page where you will be landing is roadmap. You can see that I'm already registered for this hackathon. Second step over here is the resources. I need to access the resources. This is the whole step-by-step actions that I need to take. So I'll click on this button and I'll head on to this resources tab. Here you can see we have the structure of the Google Sheet that is for bug reporting, and what exactly are the fields that are required is also mentioned over there. And this is the whole metrics which I was talking about. How many points you get for S1 bugs, how many points you will get for S2, S3, and S4 accordingly. So this is the metrics. So you need to have a qualitative and quantitative accumulation of the points that you score on the platform. And these are all the resources that are there. Here's the Google Sheet link. Here's the Chrome extension that you need to install. I'll be opening that one by one. And this is the product guide, basically getting started. How do you create an account on Hack2skill? And further, this is the participant guide, basically how you explore the participant facing features of the platform and the organizer facing features of the platform accordingly. So this is the guide of the product. If you are facing any difficulties to identify which feature really is relevant to what is the expected behavior of the feature, you can go through these links where we have the guide. Now let me first show you the Google Sheet that we have. So you can see this link over here. Make a copy of this Google Sheet and report bugs in the required structure. So you will click on this link and you can see this is a bug reporting template. You can click on file and make a copy, and on your copy of this Google Sheet you need to put the description, firstly the steps to reproduce it, which screen you were on, what exactly you were trying to do, and what happened. So this is a 3-step process which you need to identify. What were you doing, what's the expected outcome, and what actually happened. Here you will put up the link of the video, screen recording video that will be there, and make sure that it's publicly accessible to anyone to view at least. Don't give the edit access, but yeah, view access should be public for this video that you are providing to us. Then on the page, you will get a URL, right? On whichever screen you are, there will be a URL to that specific page on visit. So you need to put the URL over here of that page. Next, you will select the device on which you face the issue, be it desktop, Mac OS, laptop, mobile, or tablet, which exactly was the device that you were using. So you need to select the device which you were using. Further, you will also tell us which browser you were using on for that specific session. And you also have to try Command Shift R or Control Shift R for Windows user and see if the bug gets fixed after you hard refresh it, so that we know if it's a cookie or cache issue. So here you can select yes or no if a hard refresh fixed your issue. Further, you also need a screenshot of the console. So you need to inspect your page, and on the console, you need to share the console logs with us as well. So this will again be a Google Drive link of images of your console, screenshots. And these image links will also require to be public. And once you're done filling this sheet with any number of bugs throughout the next 9 days, you click on this share button and make sure that the view access is enabled for anyone with the link, and you copy the link. And now let me show you where exactly do you submit this Google Sheet once you are ready with your bug bounty submissions. So let me just go back. Yeah. So in the roadmap, you see, first step is getting familiarized with the steps that are there. What exactly are the rules? What is the marking scheme? Once you have read all of this, the next thing is for you to request the organizer access. You can click on this button and a form will appear from where you can get the event organizer access to access the platform from organizer perspective. You can create your own events. You can add multiple websites to it. You can add submissions, and you can explore all the features that are there. So this is the request form for where you get the access for becoming an organizer on the platform. By default, you can just participate. You cannot organize anything on the platform. So this is the form where you need to get access to, and it will take 3 to 5 hours for it to get approved. Further, finally, this is the bug report submission module, and you can see the deadline over here. Stay in tune with that. You click on submissions right here, and you can see this tab, bug report submission. You expand it, and here again we have also provided the Google Sheets link that you need to create a copy of the template that is there. This file is not editable right now, so yeah, you need to make it publicly accessible with view access. Then you need to select the report your findings. Here you can see the Google Sheet link that I have put up, and click on save button, and your project will get submitted. So just like that, once you're done with it, you can submit this. Further, we also have this resources that I've been through. We also have a dedicated discussion forum. You can here comment and introduce yourself to the fellow peer testers who are there, and also drop your LinkedIn profile link about if you want to network with the people who are there. If you have a separate doubt that how exactly I'm not getting accepted for the organizer access, you can click on this create new discussion button and start a new conversation about this. So this is a dedicated discussion forum for this Bugathon event, and we'll be getting back to you within 3 to 4 hours again with whatever queries you have. So our team will be actively resolving it. Also, we'll be putting up some interesting polls over here. So you can come back later over here and engage with the polls that we have for you. So this is about what all is there in the innovator dashboard or the participant dashboard for this Bugathon. Now, coming back to the PPT that we have. All right. So evaluation is there. Now I'm open to take any questions, and let's move on to the next slide. Yeah. So just start dropping your comments or any questions that you have right now. I'll be answering that. All right, organizers part is mandatory. Yeah, Krita's vlogs organizer part is also mandatory since it's an innovation platform. There'll be two types of user on this. There'll be event organizers as well as there'll be innovators who will be participating in the event. So you need to explore both the sides of it and then report the bugs in the Google Sheet. Where do we have to find the bugs? Which platform? All right, so I'll just pin the link of the platform on the chat box, and you need to register for the Bugathon event first, and after that you can report the bugs which you find while exploring this platform. So yeah, we'll pin the link of this platform in the chat shortly. All right, next step is scope and out of scope domain. So there's nothing which is out of scope. Whichever error comes in while you are in the home page, or anything which starts with alphavision.hack2skill.com, any URL that encompasses the Vision platform, that is in the scope of the bug bounty. So I hope that answers. Get the link. All right. Okay, what all features need to be tested? Can you share some scenarios? All right, so yeah, that's a great question. I'll just show you what exactly is the scope, or how a sample bug can be reported. So I'll just reproduce a bug and I'll show it to you. So we have also pinned the link for you to register. This is the platform link basically, alphavision.hack2skill.com. You head over there, and in this platform, you can further report the bugs by participating in the Bugathon event. So yeah, make sure you register for the event, and then only you'll be able to submit your bugs. So bookmark this platform link, that is alphavision.hack2skill.com. And after the end of this session, we'll also be sending an email to all the registered participants as well with the detailed steps as well. So yeah, let me just show you how exactly you report a bug and what are the quality steps to do that. So I'll just quickly share my screen. All right. So you can see this is the admin side. This is where you create the event. And you can see this is a preview of the event page, the Bugathon live event page that you're able to see. I'm able to customize it from right here. Now, here we have a event description section. And it is not handling something which is called as the maximum character limit. So let me put some dummy text over there. So if I put this and I click on apply, it gives changes saved. But now let me exceed the character limit. So yeah, if I now click on apply, it gives me invalid field description. So it tells me that the field is invalid, but it's not telling me that it's exceeding the character limit. That means as a user, I'm not able to understand what exactly needs to be fixed. If I click it multiple times, I'll get this. Now I'll go to the console, I click on inspect, and here you can see in the console, I have these logs, right? So you need to take a screenshot of this and then upload it on your Google Drive and send us the screenshot, as well as talking about the jam that is there. So you can see like right now, I'll just go to the extension that we had. Just a minute. Yeah, so in the resources section, you were able to see that we have given this tool, Jam extension for Google Chrome. So we'll prefer for you to do it on Google Chrome. You can also use multiple browsers, and it is available for multiple browsers. You just need to search for Jam extension. This link over here is specific to Chrome browser. Once you click on this, you can see this extension jam, right? Jam.dev. You need to add it to your Chrome, and you can take a screenshot, you can record a video, or you can share the last minute that you have, whatever you are done. So it also has a dedicated video of how exactly it works. So play around it and learn how to use this jam. And then further, you can easily share links which are publicly accessible from this jam itself, and contains all the metadata that we need as well. So, this info, if you can see right here, so this all network and console log, it will automatically capture. So that reduces the amount of efforts you have to do if you're using this jam extension. And the link already is mentioned in the resources tab. Here you can see in this tab. So yeah, resources is the your most go-to tab. So research about it thoroughly. Now let's see how exactly do I report this bug. So I'll just go back to this tab. Now here I'll open the Google Sheet. All right. So we were on the live edit section. So I'll just mention on live edit page, I was trying to take the event description for my event, but on click of save button, it gives the error invalid field. I am not able to identify the error. So this is how you describe it, what you were trying to do, what happened, and what do you feel exactly is happening, or what is the resolution, what should be the next step. Here you can put the link. So once you record it using Jam, you will get a video link, and you can paste that link over ps// jam hyphen link. So yeah, you will put the recording link over here. Then you will put the URL. So let's say this was live edit. So I'll just copy the live edit URL and I'll paste the live edit URL over here. So this is the URL of the page, like alphavision/admin/Bugathon/live edit. So which page I was on exactly. Now, since I'm using a laptop device right now, macOS, so I'll select this. Further, the browser that I'm using is Google Chrome, and I tried hard refresh, that is Control Shift R or Command Shift R, but it didn't fix it. So I'll put no. And again, in the screenshot part, I can put this jam link, which I have for screenshot or video recording. So I'll just put that, and this is done. So I'll keep adding my bugs over here in the copy that I'll be creating. Obviously, I'll keep adding all the bugs that are here. And further, in this manner, I'll be reporting all of the bugs which will be there. So I hope that answers the query of how exactly it will be done. So yeah, that's about it. Now let's see if we have any further questions. So what kind of bugs are you exactly looking for? So we are looking for mostly functional bugs. If any functionality breaks or the platform itself stops working at some point of time. So that is something which is the high priority for us to understand. But yeah, anything else in and around it would be definitely appreciated. Do we include quality of life improvement, that may be bugs, for example, something that might have been busy isn't? All right, so I believe you are mentioning that a feature that is missing. So that's more of a feature request. We have a separate feature request form Once you visit the platform, there is a feature request or feedback request form where you can request us if you want any new features or you have a specific feedback. But as for the scope of event, if you want to be eligible for certificate, LOR, PPO, and the prizes that are there, you need to specifically report the bugs that you encounter. All right. In which website should we search for bugs? So website link is already there, Sandeep, alphavision.hack2skill.com. We will pin this in the chat as well. So yeah, are there any other questions? Is the screenshot and screen recording mandatory? Yes, Chetna, the screenshot and screen recording are very mandatory part. So if you're using the Jam extension and you provide us the screen recording, then you can skip the screenshot part because this recording already encompasses everything. So, and if you're using Jam, it already captures your console data. So you do not need to capture the screenshot of console. But yeah, ideally just use the Jam extension and share the screen recording with us. You can leave the screenshot part empty because Jam will automatically get the console logs that are there. But if you are using some third party or other screen recording tool, make sure that you take a screenshot of console logs as well. When do we start, Shoaib? So already the event has started. People are already reporting bugs as we speak right now. So yeah, you can just get started with the registration of the Bugathon event and then go get started. Do we need to register as the organizer as showing on the roadmap steps? Yes, that's a mandatory step which you need to do. You need to fill the organizer form, and within 3 to 5 hours, your request to become an organizer will be approved. And you can switch between your dashboard from the top right corner. You will get a toggle to change innovator dashboard and organizer dashboard. So innovator is where you will be participating and you will be interacting with others events who have been created by others or even yours. So you can register and you will be able to see that in the innovator dashboard. And further, for the organizer dashboard is where you can create your own events and explore that part. So this is something which has multiple aspects and you need to explore both of it. And we also have a your profile section where you have your own developer portfolio profile. So it's recommended that you explore that as well. So you can find bugs in that as well. So it will be primarily your basically a developer portfolio or a small resume with all the details that you want to add over there. So that is another aspect of it. So just feel free to explore anything which is on the platform. There's no limitation on what exactly is the feature, or there's no hard and fast checklist. Just that the more severe the bug is, the more you score. So quantity and quality both matters. So it's a marathon, as I've already mentioned in the beginning of the session. You need to report as much as possible. More the number of quality bugs, more the number of S4 bugs which are not a priority, again will give you a score once and for all. If I know support, where should I head towards? So for the support, we already have the support number and email mentioned on the Bugathon web page. Also, we recommend that Discord. Okay, I believe we have been moderating Discord as well. But definitely, if you're facing difficulties using Discord, you can send us an email at innovate-vision@hack2skill.com. The same is mentioned on the Bugathon webpage as well. And we have a dedicated discussion forum. Once you register for the hackathon on team dashboard, we have a discussion forum where you can put up any doubts that you are getting, and our team will be definitely getting back to you with whatever wherever you feel stuck or you need further guidance on doing it. So yeah, I believe that's all for questions. Do you have any other questions? We have a few minutes left. All right, so we can go back to the PPT now. Okay, so this is the last slide, guys. And as I say, ready, set, hunt. And I believe most of you who are the fans of this Marvel movie are already getting the beat in their head, hum first, hum first. So the thing is that if a S1 bug is reported by person one and person two reports the same bug, then the person will get 5 points for it and the person two will get only 1 point for it. So it's a marathon, but a sprint at the same time. So it's a very competitive environment. So you decide who is the hum first over here. And happy bug hunting, guys. And may the best bug report win. So looking forward to hearing from you from the Google Sheet that you'll be submitting. And feel free to interact and connect and network through the discussion forum that we have. It's a highly vibrant community over here. We have already good number of registrations, and I believe more people will be registering over there. Yeah, someone is writing chabi kidhar hai. Definitely, but it's about bugs kidhar hai, right? So yeah, thank you so much everyone for joining in. And it was great interacting with all of you. And I love the enthusiasm that you are showing on the chat box. And I look forward to listening to you from the discussion forum as well as the submission form that we have. So, yeah, thank you so much. And make sure that you record all the bugs that you report, and the extensions are over there. Now, with that, I'll be wrapping up this session and I'll see you on the other side. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much.